yo, Tori Kravitz here with KNOTFEST. First interview of the day at Slam Dunk South. It is Escape the Fate. How are y'all doing?
Good? Doing great.
It is a bright and shiny day, special for England to have a bright and shiny day from what I hear.
It feels good. Like the air feels great.
Dude, I took a stroll around the perimeter of this festival to get a feel of the collective energy out there, and it feels good. I'm excited.
I remember, just first thing in the morning, everyone rushing in. I was like, oh, this is going to be a good festival. We're in for a treat. So is this your first Slam Dunk, or have you been here before?
Yes. No, we were supposed to be here, and then, remember all the American bands because of COVID? Yeah.
The old C word.
Yeah.
The old C word. Well, I don't want to bring down the mood, At least we're here now, and it's amazing so far. You play a little bit later, yes. So, here's the thing, right? It's been a long time since I've interviewed you guys. Been a long time since I've seen you. But funny enough, I know you frequent the UK pretty often. You were just here not too long ago with Fozzy, right?
Yes, we were.
So I was in the airport at the same time as you, flying from London to Manchester. We were on the same flight. And so I saw you there, and I was like, too jet-lagged and tired, and you all look too tired, jet-lagged. I was like, I'm just going to let them go.
We all look
But I must say, you guys fly in style. All black, you look cool all the time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what keeps you coming back to the UK? Why are you liking over here?
The people are amazing, and the shows are amazing, and I just fucking love it. I mean, I'm from Arizona, so our summer is a lot hotter than this. So if this is the summer here, sign me up.
I know. I'm from Florida, so I'm also in. So are we all just conveniently relocating?
I'm here for the streaky bacon. That's what brings me back.
I'm here for the Weatherspoons, baby.
Weatherspoons! So when it comes to the cultural differences, because it's there's some similarities but so many differences, what are some of your favorite things when you come over here that you really look forward to?
Beer with breakfast, that's pretty cool.
I personally like to go explore what's cool in the area, or anything archaic or historical.
Love the history and the architecture and the art. History, yes.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that around here. So
That's the Maddie quote of the day. History. Fuck yeah.
we are intellectuals, don't you know? But as I was saying, it's been a long time since I've interviewed you guys. It's been a long time since I've seen you, and I am just so impressed with your longevity and the fact that I can think back and I'm so nostalgic with some of the earlier things, and at the same time the way you've been evolving. So what do you think it is that keeps you fresh and has kept you in the scene for such a long time? Because ultimately, you're the veterans now. You're the ones we're learning from.
Oh,
Crazy.
man, that's wild.
Yeah.
Weird.
Wade.
I'd say it's just the passion we have for making music, and the thing that really keeps us around, as cliche as it sounds, it's just the fans. Because if we didn't have the fans still hungry for more music, we would kind of lose the appetite.
We don't
to
know
wanna
anything
deliver
else.
It, And we don't know anything else. It's this is what we do, though, so let's just keep doing it.
It does help to not have a plan B. It keeps you really committed, right? And the metal scene really has changed so much. So what are the things that you've found have been the most jarring or exciting that you've seen in the last couple of years?
I don't know if it makes much sense, but and I don't want to bring up the C word, but I feel at least for us, and I feel a lot of people in the community, there's just this whole newfound appreciation for it. Because we didn't know when it was going to come back, if it was going to come back. A lot of peers didn't even make it through. They're not touring anymore after that, and so being able to come back and still be here, especially at Slam Dunk after we weren't able to show up, it's great.
Yeah, no, it's been really good vibes, and I definitely feel that too. We're all just a little extra grateful. Each time we do it, I still have it in the back of my mind to hope this isn't the last time, but I'm no, there's more to come. And that was really dark.
Oh, it's never ending. We're never stopping.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. And I mean, speaking of never stopping, two of the latest singles, Hate Myself and Low, the first time I heard them, I was so surprised because it was so different from what I knew years ago of Escape the Fate. Lots of poppy electronic elements. I was wow, they're experimenting. So what were you listening to during that creative process? What was getting the creative juices flowing? Because I feel it wasn't necessarily heavy music.
It was not pop. All I was listening to was breakdowns, ass beaters, fucking Cannibal Corpse, just heavy ass music got me through it all, and that's where the pop maybe came through, or
Maybe.
John Feldman,
I was listening to a lot of Bad Omens. It's my new favorite band right now.
Me too. I think all of us could probably collectively agree. Bad Omens is freaking crushing it. But that's kind of an interesting point that you were listening to so much heavy music and then come out with these kind of like electronic pop, but still heavy songs. But doesn't heavy music still have that pop sensibility deep down, doesn't it? I know, I'm like, is everything okay out there? I don't know if you all can hear, there's like sirens blaring, but it's definitely a part of someone's set, which is a great entrance. Taking notes as we speak. But tell me a little more about those songs as well, for anyone who hasn't listened to them, how you all have been evolving and what's new in Escape the Fate world.
We're a band. It's like the coolest thing, you know. We get together, we write music, and we're happy to do it together. You know, it's kind of a new thing, the collaborative sense of us really forming together as a unit. And I feel like that's really why this music is different. It's because now everybody is invested, everybody's here, and we're all excited and energized to be doing this. It's just a good vibe happening right now.
It definitely comes through. Like, I feel inspired and excited hearing it. So, great job on that end. And so I hear new album as well. We've had the singles, but there's also going to be an album.
Did you hear the album title yet? I think we released it to
Let's
the public,
go.
right?
Hit me. What is it?
Out of the Shadows.
Ooh, Out of the Shadows. So when can we expect this, Out of the Shadows?
September 1st.
All right, not too long to wait then. I like that.
Wait till y'all hear this next single, dude. It's my favorite one for sure off the whole record. And we have
the next single should come out before the end of June, I believe.
And we have a special guest vocalist.
Yes, that I'm very excited about. The track's called Cheers to Goodbye. I think we can say that.
Is it someone in the heavy scene?
I would say a little in the heavy scene, yeah.
I'm just trying to get as much info
I
as I
N
can.
K.
What is it?
INK. That's your hint.
Woo! I have some ideas. INK. You all know what that stands for, don't you? Could be anybody. You heard it here first, folks.
Stop talking, man.
You know what? Here at KNOTFEST, we like the exclusives. Thanks, y'all. But something else I really want to touch on that I so respect is, Craig, you've been pretty open about your sobriety over the last couple of years. And being in the rock and heavy scene, it's so synonymous with, you know, the party life and alcohol. So how are you having fun on the road, and how are you kind of adapting this new definition of what rock and roll can be?
Just that appreciation of, number one, still be alive, because, you know, and I don't look down at anybody else that still parties. I'm definitely not one of those sober people. Like, I still hang out with the guys, and I'll sip on a tonic water or something, but I had a problem, so I had to take care of the problem. I had no off switch. It was just go, 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 and, you know, as we get older, it was just catching up to me, and I just had to get healthy.
So anyone who's out here at the festival who's maybe in that same boat of like they're sober but still want to have fun, what's your advice?
Just have fun. You don't have to drink to have fun. And I think if you are just doing that strictly to have fun, if you're not drinking, that's where you'll notice, what do I do? So you gotta figure that out, because I went through that. I'm like, what do I do? I don't have a drink. What do I do right now? So
Fair play. So, tonic water is the way. And last but not least, I have to ask you guys, if you were superheroes, what would your costume be? I feel like you guys are gonna have some sick ones, so.
I always think I would be the Hulk, so I wouldn't have a costume. I would just bust out of my clothes with massive muscles and just wreck shit.
Maybe just like some little shorts, just some little ripped shorts.
Little booty shorts with my superhero name on the back.
Maybe just ETF on the back.
Yeah, with still the hat on.
Sexy.
Nice.
What about you guys?
Man, I'd have like chainsaw arms with like swords for legs. I have no idea where I'm going with this.
Swords for legs.
Fucking
That's
Batman,
dangerous.
dude.
Like if you had swords for legs, you would just go in the ground, though.
Just a scarecrow with chainsaw arms.
He can't step on grass. It's kind of his
imagine the
kryptonite.
ting-ting, like enemies would hear you coming, the ting 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 from the sword.
How about you?
Probably like Gambit from X-Men or some anime character. Yeah.
That's cool.
Lots of black, lots of long, ornate clothing, gold everywhere. My outfit would not be functional at all, but you would notice me. I don't know what my power would be, but you would notice me.
Fair
Very
play.
good.
I mean, these
Sexy
are
era.
even better answers than I would have expected, so thank you so much for that. So everyone watching, thanks for tuning in here on KNOTFEST at Slam Dunk South. Stay tuned for Escape the Fates album coming this
Rock and
fall,
roll.
and we'll catch you later.